Alrighty, well, we failed 3 breakouts in a row, but we have a winning record currently, so I guess it's not all bad. Just mostly bad. Mostly bad. Oh, goodness. All right. What division are we in? We're in the AFC West. A relocated Chargers team. Move Juan back down. Probably, because we do have a younger guy that should probably get that spot now. So, although I am actually tempted. I think we're in a 4-3 defense right now. We should probably move to a 3-4 after that. Matty Short, 1 overall point away from another ability. Again, he is our lone X factor so far. Monte Widmer. This guy's always hurt, I swear. I don't know how it happens, but I swear he's always injured. Old Zach Scott had himself one hell of a game as well. Of course, he failed the training camp breakout last season when he was injured in our Week 1 game with chest. The best injury in the game. Chest. Man, we got a lot of upgrade points from that week. It's amazing how far 1,000 XP bonus goes. How many players got an upgrade point? Jesus. Whew. Nick Shelby. Middle linebacker that can't cover the middle. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, Colin Wilhelm. We're trying to train him up. Be a half-decent tight end, if we can. Winning record for the season. If we lose every game for the rest of the season, I would not be surprised. That Browns win was a gigantic fluke. And then here is Juan Brown. Now rocking a 59 overall legitimately. It's just not going to work out for him. John Whiteman. Rookie center with Star Dev that we're trying to train up a little bit here. Eric Sullivan is a linebacker. Get better in the pass coverage if we can. But yeah, if we hit the 4 wins, it would, number one, be for the very first time. And I would be quite happy. You know, getting those extra staff points would be huge for hitting 4 wins. Obviously, us tanking essentially makes no sense whatsoever. We can't. So. Alright, let's see. Matt Roach, another new offensive lineman. He also had Star Dev. Number 0 on the offensive line. Okay. Jeff Petrowski had a sack or 2 that last game. No real point in training him up as a power rusher at that stage. No real point. Kyle Kinney, another Star Dev O lineman. Oh, he's looking all right. 2 more points here, and then I'm going to redo the depth chart really quickly now that we know that that breakout moment failed. Joey Rudd. I like how they just stick like most offensive linemen with this face. Feels like it's mostly offensive linemen. I'm Canadian now. To the depth charts. So we still want to be Wilcox. We want Morgan to be the starter over Boston. Fullback is Hunter. Where I don't think so. Norton, Betts, Conley. That looks good. Want Wilhelm over Clemens. We want to go to right tackle. And have Roach be the starter. Go back to left tackle. Make Kinney the starter there. Left guard's Austin. Center needs to be Whiteman. And then we moved Walters over to right guard. He was our right tackle over the last couple of seasons. Yeah, we did optimize the O-line. D-line, we got Scott and then Hood. Patton be the second option there. Defensive tackle. I don't really think there's any point in having Juan Brown at this stage. He's just... Unless he were to get another breakout. It's the only way he'd be worth it. So we might as well just try to train up Travis Yarbrough, who is normal dev, but it is what it is. Jared Petrosky and Sullivan. Shorts. Let's get Petrosky in there, too. The middle linebacker, Benson Walker. Shelby. Corners. Of course, we have an injury right now, so that doesn't help. Dawson at safety. Avery there. And then, honestly, everything else can pretty much just stay optimized. Get the best players into the best spots. It's fine by me. Let's go ahead. We'll sim week 2, because, again, we have no breakout. Cincinnati, who we actually have a better record than. Let it be shown. Let it be known. As we are going to lose, is my guess. An educated guess. Can you believe it? We lost. We had no player of the week after the last game. I mean, it was a full team effort. Oh God, 23 contracts to negotiate. All right. Well, our first crop of talent having their contracts come due. Oh boy. Oh, Cornell Allen stayed. But yeah, the first class wants to get paid. So far, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Let's see what happens here. Honestly, that wasn't too bad because now we're getting to the guys that were signed for this year. We have to overpay the hell out of pretty much everybody. Again, just due to the lack of interest in these guys staying. It's just the way it works. Obviously, right now, though, cap space isn't a major concern. And let's go to John Whiteman. There we go. All right, we'll stop from there. Do a couple every week. Nothing too crazy. Again, we still don't have a breakout. For week number 3, Deshaun Watson and the Raiders. We have the second best defense through 2 weeks, which is hilarious to me. But right now, for the moment, we focus on just further player development. And then, my God, if we get a breakout opportunity, 1, it really needs to be the goddamn quarterback again. And 2, we have to succeed. If we get a second chance at a breakout for that quarterback, we cannot fail. That's what I said last time, but, you know. It's even more true now. We're in it for the long run. I mean, no kidding. The big issue is NBA coming out in a few days. But we're going to stick with it. The Raiders, who were 2-0. We lost as well. Mr. Major. What's going on? How are you, my friend? All right, so back-to-back losses. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised to see us lose the rest of the way. Got running back and fullback training in there. All right. Age, I'm doing pretty good. No complaints. All right, you know what? I normally throw the offensive line under the bus. Let's throw the quarterback under the bus. Why not? It won't be a breakout moment, of course, but it could lead to one. The negotiations. Matty Shorts. There we go. Matty Short's going to be here for at least 5 more seasons. Alan Teal is continuing to be a gigantic pain in the ass. All right, Wilhelm's back at least. Jeremiah Walker. Works. Oh, goodness. And again, it's not like I can have the AI do this for me because they just release everybody. Except for, like, the X Factor. I think they'd probably release everybody else. Travis Yarbrough. If you could go star dev, that would be great. Julius Laws. And we'll go for Justin Barr. There we go. All right. Like I said, not going to try to sign everybody in one shot. We can space it out a little bit. Pittsburgh and Kenny Pickett. Who's the hidden guy? He's an offensive lineman. He's star dev. I don't know why it's showing him as hidden, but he is star dev. Devs, what's up? How's the progress, if any? Well, we won a game this season compared to last year. So I'd call that improvement. Our kicker Clyde Petty now up to a 76. Again, like I mentioned, went star dev in training camp, which is probably the worst player who could have possibly gotten the upgrade. Make John Bryan better. He went up by 2. That's not. He's already 23 years old, though. Beaver. I believe our record best is 2 wins. I believe you are correct. Who knows? Maybe this is the season we set a new record. Salt Lake City. This poor fan base. We're getting an NFL team. Are you, though? Are you? That's the real question. Let's see. Matty Roach. Make him a little bit better. Is it 3 wins? When did we get 3 wins? Or are you just saying the 3 wins would be the new record, which it would be? Let's see. Our punter, Rashard Hunter. Yeah, and we got a star dev fullback. They got an XFL team who showed up to the wrong games, basically. Alex Whitfield. It's kind of a shame you're the 3rd string, but it also shows we got some decent running backs. DeAndre Hood. No, I'm saying 3 wins is the goal. It is. I mean, again, I'd love to get 4. If we could start hitting 4 per year and get some extra staff points, that would be lovely. Not holding my breath for that either. Pittsburgh on the road. Week number 4. Again, we wait with bated breath to see if we get another breakout, and we do. It's for a wide receiver this time, as we lose our 3rd straight game. But we will be at home against Denver with a potential wide receiver breakout. If the player is Norton, that would mean we're playing for an X Factor. Oh God, we have to throw. Yeah. Yeah, we do. So we have to hope that the name we see is Norton. For that, waste interceptions won't matter. Very true. Let's keep on keeping on. In terms of these re-signings, even though a good amount of these guys will be cut over the duration of their contracts. Shard Hunter. Again, having to overspend for everybody kind of sucks. And then Clyde Petty. Beautiful. All right, everybody has re-signed. We don't have to worry about that the rest of the way. Who's the breakout, and is it Norton? Who is it? It's Cam Betts, who is star dev and wanting to go superstar. So 3 touchdowns or 150 yards for wide receiver Cam Betts on a rainy afternoon in Salt Lake City. We'll be passing the ball. That is the way. I mean, getting another superstar wideout isn't that bad. Can't complain. Even though we don't have the quarterback to throw to him. Let's get Betts into training for this week. Just to see if maybe we can earn him a couple of extra points here. Off of training. Make him that much better. Let's see what we can do. The 2-2 Denver Broncos. We have lost 3 games in a row. After winning our season opener against Cleveland, as Matty Short should be getting another ability. Maybe not. Guess he's technically a 79. That's a shame. Good song. Don't want it. Tevin Glover, tight end. So you're facing a 99 cornerback. I don't know. It might have. It might. They might. Although if there's a 99 corner, they'd be on our number 1 receiver. It's Raphael Wilcox. Up to a 71. Now, I wish you were star dev at least. DVD. Darnell Van Dyke. He's up to a 70. Jeff Petrosky keeps getting better. EA should implement legitimate UDFA signing period right after the draft. I agree. But also, have you seen how this game's played tonight so far? They got a lot of problems on their hands. All right, 150 yards or 3 touchdowns for wide receiver Cam Betts. Can we do it? And indeed, they do have Patrick Surtain on their team, so this will be a rough one. A rainy night in Utah as they wash the plates. We look to wipe the floor with the Broncos. And we're down 7-0 already. Good. Good. Actually, all right, Mr. Betts. What can we do for you, buddy? It sure isn't, Fox.
Throwing to start the drive. Wilcox. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's a possession catch. It did not matter.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again. Wilcox.
There you go, Betts. Much better. Also, we didn't throw an interception. I thought that's all anyone played. Starfield looks fun, but at the same time, I'm not like a big Bethesda fanboy or anything like that. Uh-oh.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man.
Nice block. It's not the receiver that we needed, but we would have been dumb to not take that. Again, Betts could go with the 3 touchdowns.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Escape. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Our quarterback loves fumbling. Let me tell you. He has a real hard time holding on to the football, and not being able to audible right now fucking sucks. There's a chance our guys just aren't going to understand what the hell we're asking for. What a fucking play by that linebacker. Son of a bitch. I didn't disconnect the... What? Okay. You know, I'm used to my linebackers just never intercepting those, so I thought I could get away with it. And, nah, the AI says, nope, our dudes are aware of what's going on here. And indeed, he was. He was very aware.
Wilcox. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and
let him go. Okay. Well, but guess who your AFC Defensive Player of the Week is?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles.
I have a quarterback who can't exactly throw the football the way I need him to. Not very good at lobbing.
No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Not very good at lobbing the football, unfortunately. Lose an offensive lineman to injury.
Looking to throw. Wilcox.
Mother fuck, of course that was incomplete.
You look at this Bronco defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going.
Picked. Yeah, 2 guys ended up there. Just had to risk it. Wasn't necessarily what was open, but Bruce Sternum for Roach. We're going to go for it because obviously we do not care if we lose. We care if we can get the win.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got
That to be a good decision.
He'll be across midfield. 21 yards there. A big
All right.
play on fourth down. Back to throw again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback is ooh, he's problematic.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Good run there by Betts, though. Ran that route perfectly. We might have to go for the yardage for him. We're 100 away. Might be easier than the 3 touchdowns.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't.
Going through my kitchen stuff. Previous owner used this space. Let us use whatever was there. I have 7 pans. Hey, pans are always nice. Better not be complaining about pans.
Before giving up any more yardage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Typical target's not out here right now, so.
On fourth down, Wilcox. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Picked. Oh, what a grab. How the fuck did that? Thank you, game. Thank you. That's very charitable of you. That safety should have had a pick 6. Let's not kid ourselves. That safety should have had an interception and an outright touchdown.
Off play action. Wilcox. And he finds a man on the cross.
Attaboy, Bats. Stubbs, what's going on? How are you?
This offense finding its legs.
How are you? How are you?
First and 10.
Bats 50 yards away. I cannot call an audible right now. That sucks. Oh, we're gonna die.
And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just
The offensive line. I mean, they were playing the other option there, but they left everything open.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Jesus.
It'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot.
All right.
And it's going to bring up a third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Wilcox. That is caught. And he's taken.
We're getting there. We should have a superstar level wide out at the end of this one. Again, rushing yards can count too, so we might as well run this jet sweep.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, and this
Got him a little bit extra.
back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The line of scrimmage. This
Oh, again, Ender, we weren't necessarily looking for the touchdown. We were looking for that dude in particular.
Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Betts is the target here.
Here's 3rd and goal.
We do have a superstar wideout. Yeah.
Back to throw.
Chance at another one. The O-line couldn't give me any time.
This will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. On 4th down, Wilcox. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight.
Tried to get those extra 4 yards.
So second quarter, this offense.
All right, Betts.
hoping to get the football in the
Almost got it by the end of the second, or by the end of the first half, which would be awesome. Just be able to sim the rest of this.
Here on first down. Oh, he dropped it.
If only he could have held that. If only, if only.
Running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Throwing again.
Had to do it. I knew I could get the early first down. That guy was wide open.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Please take the first down. All right, Betts over the middle. He needs 150 yards.
Looking to throw. Wilcox. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So another.
And that's now 2 drops on this drive from Mr. Betts.
That is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this is
I thought that was going to be inches.
Take
Take the first.
45-yard line.
All right, 17 yards. Mr. Betts. We're going to have to throw this fast, is my guess. Excuse me, no, I don't want a wide receiver hot route. I want max protect. Thank you very much.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Boy, I love when I hit a fucking button and the game's like, did you mean this? No. No, I didn't. I didn't, but thank you. It's fine. I wasn't liking the looks of that anyway. We were probably going to get mauled by a blitz. So.
First and 15 following the delay of game.
Holy shit, but he held on to that one. And that's it. Mission accomplished for Mr. Betts. Let's get the hell out of this game. Let's get the hell out of this game since Denver kicked the crap out of us. A phenomenal catch that'll set us up with our second superstar dev wide receiver as we again continue to lose football games hand over fist. But that's okay. Also, Desmond Ridder and the Broncos, which is very, very bizarre to me. But yeah, of all the catches that he couldn't come up with, he came up with that one, which is something. He gets 1 upgrade point. He's in line for more. Should be at least 8,000, if not 10,000 XP for him. Superstar Dev. 8,000 XP. I had a feeling based on his age. Cam Betts joins the line of captains on this team for getting to Superstar Dev. Congratulations, Mr. Betts. You are now a captain. And for an ability, he gets a matchup nightmare. Receives this ability makes sharper cuts and frequently win contested catches when covered by linebackers or linemen. That is a very good first ability compared to what we typically see for a first ability, like Energizer. So that is actually very, very nice for Mr. Betts. He's now up to a 78. Team can have 6 captains, so I believe he is the final man to get a captaincy until we have significant roster turnover, which I hope to never see happen. I think our 6 are pretty much locked in. Now a 71 overall team. And our quarterback just took a bad hit. Oh no, you mean our quarterback's going to have inaccurate throws? That's going to be such a stark difference compared to what this season's been already. No follow-up breakout the next week against Detroit. Any interest in a work-related story? Billy's, given that I have no idea what the hell you do, I welcome you into my world on a nightly. Welcome me into your world. Let's hear it. I'm intrigued. Welcome me into your world. Short needs to be a lumberjack at 48. If his arm gets any worse, just, I'm a teaching assistant at a university. Ooh, I love, again, as someone who's engaged to a teacher, I love good teacher stories. There have been some fucking nightmare stories that I've heard, so I'm intrigued. It's a high bar. Just understand. It's a high bar. He hooked up with a freshman. Endo, Jesus Christ. It's the first place Endo goes. Christ. Soon to be married. That's true. My wedding is 2 months away. That's fucking weird. How many... Oh, God. Yeah, 2 months away. God damn. Please make sure that every part of this story is only a sentence long. All right, holy upgrade points. Again, we gotta use them. We gotta use them just to try and help the boys get better performances. I'm getting married next to myself. Hey, and congrats to you as well. Biggest nightmare for the fiance: teaching kids. Teaching kids. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's been some wedding stress, but at the same time, it's, you know, it hasn't been that bad. Professor's supposed to give out a survey about his course because he's been forced to redo it, but instead of a link survey, he put the link to his job. He's searching for it because he's probably about to be fired. You know, I do love a teacher who just says, fuck it. You know? And it's just like, you know what? I don't need this shit. I'm not gonna sit here and put out this goddamn survey. Here's this job I'm looking at. Get ready to find my replacement. That's pretty solid. Then again, I've become quite aware of a lot of teachers who have just been like, I'm out. Somebody she went to college with, one of their fellow teachers just literally quit in the middle of the day and just went, I can't take this anymore. I'm out of here. Got married in June. It was the smallest event we could possibly do. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, I got the Italian side of the family, so we had to have a hard cut of like, all right, not everyone's going to get to go to this. So I certainly understand that. A lot better than my idea, 10 out of 10. And no, a lot less illegal than your idea, at the very least. Oh, God. Goodness. So that's why I didn't get invited. There were people, man, that I had to leave off the list. Unfortunately, like, legitimately, in the early stages of planning this wedding, there was the streamer table idea with the Endos and the Deke Slayers and the Crash Andrewses and the all the Friendos and the Sins for the Wins, and you get my point. And then quickly we realized, oh, it adds up fucking fast, just off of family alone. It adds up fucking fast. As, hey, we won. We won another football game. We beat the Lions. Oh, Detroit. Oh, Detroit, you're just... When is it going to go well for Lions fans? When?